All right, brother. Well, man, I'm excited to knock the Zoom out with you. I'm here with Dr. Eric Naputi. Man, you're in Saudi Arabia, dude, and I'm in Dubai. What are we doing in the Middle East, man?
Well, I know what we're doing. We're traveling the world, so we have the opportunity to change the world, man. And I got to tell you, the conversations that we've been having on a global standpoint here in the Middle East, over in Asia, we've been in Tokyo, we've been in Europe, we've been in North America, and people's minds are blown, their jaws are dropped, and it's exciting what's happening, man.
It's incredible. We're not going to share we're not going to share too much on this recording today, but we wanted to get something out because we're putting a private pre-launch event together. Uh, Doc, we've got about I don't know 150 leaders within our community that have gone under an NDA agreement.
Yeah.
We've shared the whole story with them. And I'll tell you, in all my years of being in this industry, I've never seen the anticipation, the excitement of being at the right place at the right time, something so real. And on July 13th in Scottsdale, Arizona, we are inviting industry leaders to come together. We're going to share it all. And this is in preparation for the global launch of this project on August the 17th in Las Vegas. There'll be thousands and thousands of people at that event, and we're going to introduce this to the world. But Doc, I'm pumped. You know what we've done the last few years as a community in the decentralized world. And this is going to be the first time that we're taking a decentralized platform, smart contracts, blockchain technology into the mainstream world of products and specifically in the network marketing industry. And, it was a dream of ours, but until I met you and until you shared with us, I mean, it was well over a year or so ago when you shared with me what you've been working on. I never saw something, I never saw a product category that was disruptive enough to bring into our decentralized model and really make the massive bold move that we're going to be announcing to the world. But man, when I saw what you guys have put together, Doc, it's a game changer, man. So, I mean, tell us a little bit, man, kind of what led you to this journey, and without us disclosing what we can't disclose, why is this a game changer?
Man, that's a great question. And I'll tell you, I believe, first of all, that the past 25 years of blood, sweat, and tears that have gone into this project, the good, the bad, the ugly, of sorting out things within the broken healthcare system, if you will. Many of you know that I'm a physician, and I've trained thousands of doctors and literally helped hundreds of thousands of people get to the root cause of their health problems. And my biggest frustration is that, man, most people don't know what's possible when it comes to health and their abundance. They have no idea, and they've been lied to. They've been misinformed. They've been told that life is just this little thing, and you're stuck with what you're dealt with. And man, I've spent the last 20 plus years in clinical practice proving that that's not the case. Inspiring and motivating and helping people get to the root cause of their problems. And man, you said a word earlier that really resonated with me that I never really thought was such a powerful word until recently, which is disruption. And I never set out to be a disruptor, right? That's not like I'm going out there to disrupt the systems of the world, man. But there's just this thing in certain people, and it's definitely in me. And what it is it's seeking truth. It's seeking truth and being able to share knowledge with other people. And it's been said that knowledge is power, but it's really wisdom. It's taking that knowledge and applying it to your life that's really the power. And I will tell you that I feel that that's really what I've been led to do. I've been blessed to be surrounded by amazing people. I've been blessed to have this heart of a servant and really to try to flip over every rock and understand everything that I can do in my world. And I believe that every man, woman, and child has what I refer to as a divine providence and something that they're supposed to be doing, right? That thing that just drives them in their life. And to me, it's showing people what's possible through health and through really through health and through wealth, because they go together, and they really do. And there's so many people that are just sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they don't know where to turn. And my biggest frustration is that the status quo systems that are out there now, quite honestly, are rigged against people. And most folks have no idea what's possible. And look, Jeremy, over the last 20 years, people have come from all over the world to me and said I would travel any distance, pay any price, do anything to get my health back. And most of these folks, unfortunately, have spent a fortune, and their life has been in turmoil because of lack of knowledge and lack of where to turn on what to do to get to the root cause of health. And what I feel like I specialize in is common sense, man. And being able to take common sense to the masses and being able to take complex things and make them simple so people take action. So all I can say is what we've created is the combination of 20 plus years of blood, sweat, and tears, and I believe divine providence and divine opportunities to really launch something for such a time as this. And man, I'll tell you this, the last couple of years, people will agree with me now more than ever. And I've been seeing this for the past 20 years, but man, the supposed healthcare system is not healthy, nor do they care. And it's so centralized and compartmentalized that people don't know where to turn. You go to one doctor, they tell you one thing. You go to another doctor, they tell you another. Next thing you know, you have all these diagnoses. You're broke because of the expenses, and you still don't have any positive results. So all I want to say is this: is if there was a way that we could help you live your maximum potential life, help have life more abundantly like you're supposed to have it, have a happier, healthier, and wealthier life, would you want to learn about it? And I know the answer to that is yes. And Jeremy, we've created a system that can allow people to unlock the root cause of what's going on with them. And not only have we developed the system, but man, we've got a community that's backing this so hard globally. It's not even funny. Now, I'll just say one more thing before I shut up. And when we've been going around and presenting this to members of the community that we've got under non-disclosure now, man, it gives me goosebumps. I literally have them right now thinking about this. One of the events that we did when we were in Europe together, there was a large amount of medical doctors in the room. And at the first break, a group of these doctors came up to me in tears, saying that they have been waiting for something like this their entire career. They said they got into healthcare to truly change the lives of the people of their community, but the system chewed them up and spit them out, and they had to practice within a certain guideline. And now being able to have a decentralized system that is a parallel system that we can offer to people true solutions, man, this is what I've been built for, brother.
Yeah, it's a game changer. And you know what I love, and again, without disclosing what we're launching, I believe that part of being a disruptor is we're born to do what has never been done before. And I think that in the industry that I come from, the industry of peer-to-peer marketing, network marketing, direct sales, it really attracts the disruptors. It attracts the people that are saying, hey, we got to think outside the box. We got to disrupt, generational curses. We got to disrupt limited thinking. We got to disrupt, and it attracts disruptors. And at the root of a disruptor is that inherent connection to that truth that we're all born to do what has never been done before. And I can tell you in this industry, that's part of the secret sauce, if you will, when you can come to the market solving real problems, really delivering a solution into people's lives, but with something that has never been done before, a story that has never been told before, backed by science, proven, it's a game changer. And we're really bringing two worlds together with this, because what's never been done in my industry is we've never seen a decentralized platform in the product world. We've been in this decentralized world for years now, but it's all been digital driven, right? We've been able to go to market and break records and do amazing things using blockchain technology and smart contracts for things like genealogy, for things like compensation distribution, right? Where the promise is delivered every single time and where there's full transparency. But that has never happened in the product world. This will be the very first project. So we're disrupting the industry itself by bringing decentralization into the model. And it's a game changer, but we're doing it in the world of products. For the first time ever, we're going to be bringing products and a system to the world that has never been seen. And to have both of those disruptors running at the same time, Dr. Eric, I'm just, I can tell you, my partners, Edward and Ilya, we can't stop talking about what is coming next. And, let's back up a little bit, because right now we're in the middle of a project that you're involved with our community. We backed a huge project called Blockchain Sports, and you own a company called Inner Athlete. And you've been working with athletes around the world, and you've been bringing these technologies to the sports world. And it's been interesting because the last few months in our community, so many people have gotten to hear about what you're doing. And they said, man, that's amazing for athletes. How can I get this for my kids? How can I get this for my own life? And we're getting ready to open that door wide open to the world. So, man, it's going to be massive, man. I mean, when you talk about a collision of two epic movements, what you've done in the science world and the products that we're going to be announcing, it's never been done before. It literally is a game changer. And to bring decentralization to the network marketing industry, it changes everything. Every pain point in our industry is solved in that environment, and it just changes the whole energy. To bring these two together, bro, it's going to be next level.
It is, and I want to say a couple things about that, because what we've created, the system that we've created, that is a parallel system that is truly going to bring healthcare and wealthcare together for the people. Like, that's the thing, is that so many folks just don't know where to turn. And look, this is not another, what I always say, Vita Vita Vegemin deal. This is a system. And that's what has just been a movement for folks, right? Like, this is not another, company that we're just go, hey, check this out, go take these products. This is a crusade, man. This is like, we're going to be able to change the way that healthcare is delivered and received. And we're going to be able to put the responsibility back into we the people's hands. And when you're empowered like that, that is such a powerful thing. When you have the empowerment to know what you should do for yourself, what you should do for your family. In the US, the number one cause of bankruptcy in the United States of America is some type of a healthcare expense, right? And most of those people, 50 to 60% of those people, had what we call Cadillac health insurance. So the system is even set up to fail those that have the best of the best supposed, resources within the system that's out there. And I just want to say one more thing about the direct consumer network marketing model is, people say, why are you launching this to this group? Why are you launching this in this way? And I'm going to tell you, I could have easily taken this and sold it to Big Pharma, and they would have taken it and put it on the shelf. I could have easily taken this to the distribution channels that I have through the medical world, the chiropractic world, the naturopath world. But you got to understand that normally when something is developed, it takes about 5 to 8 years before those systems in medicine and alternative healthcare will implement it into the masses. We don't have time for that. We're only on this planet for this small amount of time. And if 2020 didn't teach us anything, 2020 was the year that we have 2020 vision, clarity, certainty, and purpose on what we need to do. We got to see behind the curtain of what's good and what's not good. And many people now want the ability to have the responsibility to take their life back and their health back and their wealth back. And this system absolutely does that. Like you said, from a health standpoint, from a wealth standpoint, brings it into the hands of the consumer directly. And it's one of the most powerful tools, I believe, that we can bring to the marketplace to this day.
Absolutely. Well, July 13th in Scottsdale, Arizona, we are going to be disclosing the whole story for the first time to the public. And we trust me when I tell you guys that this project checks all of the boxes, and we've created boxes that the industry didn't even know could exist, right? So not only do we check all the boxes that you would want in a dream opportunity, but we're literally creating categories and boxes that are going to elevate the entire energy of our industry. And it's going to be a truly disruptive project that takes place. And so we want to invite you guys to come. If you're watching this video, it's because somebody who is under NDA has reached out to you, and they know the details of this project. They know that this could be a big moment for you in your career and in the future of what you do in this industry. They also probably know that you're the type of person who isn't afraid to get in front of something. There's a lot of people that can follow what's already been created. It takes a pioneering spirit to say, hey, we're going to go first. We're going to pave the way and be a part of that disruption from the very beginning. And chances are, if you're watching this video, it's because the leader in our community who shared this private video with you sees those attributes in you as well. Look, we're just a group of leaders that said, hey, what if we, the name of our community is limitless, right? That's what we define ourselves as. What can we do to take some of the limits off that we've seen? How can we rethink this industry? And what we're doing in this next project, Dr. Eric, is we're wrapping our arms around that industry that's been so good to so many of us. It's laid such a foundation in our lives. It's broken so many records. And I love the industry, but there's a lot in the industry that is just old school and it's just limiting. Yeah. And our goal is to say, hey, let's create a decentralized environment where leaders can come together, take the limits off of our thinking, take the limits off of what is possible. And I can tell you, when we do disclose the details, you're going to realize why we are so excited. What's being launched doesn't exist anywhere in the world. The science that is behind it, the impact that it has in a person's energy levels. I mean, literally instant gratification with long-term measurable results in the body on a cellular level. We are bringing it all to the table, and we're unleashing the beast on this one, guys. And we still have a digital component attached to it as well. So many of the things that we have fallen in love with over the last few years in our community, we're holding those foundations. But for the first time ever, we're bringing that decentralized environment into the actual physical product world. And we finally found someone and something that was big enough, because we couldn't have done this, Dr. Eric. We couldn't have done this with a, some potion, lotion, Me Too product, this, that, or the other. We had to find something that was resonating around the world and be the first ones to hit when that iron was hot. And right now, the market timing is on our side. When we reveal to you on July 13th what we're doing, you're going to realize how powerful this is. Nothing has been done like it. There's no doubt on my mind that we're laying the foundation to, I believe, break all the records in this industry. There's only 3 companies, Dr. Eric, in the history of network marketing, 3 companies that have ever exceeded $10 billion a year in revenue. There's only 13 companies in the physical product world that have ever reached $1 billion a year in revenue. Tens and tens of thousands of companies have come and gone. And all they're doing is reshuffling the deck, right? Yeah. My protein's better than your protein. My skincare is better than your skincare. And it's just reshuffling the deck, right? Diluting the industry. We're coming in with something so fresh that there's no dilution. We're coming in with something so big that we really do believe that we can raise the entire bar of what is possible. The peer-to-peer industry has changed. Social media has changed the face of this industry. It has the capacity to create more millionaires. And we haven't seen that in so long in this industry. And so we're getting ready to bring something so fresh to the world, so fresh to the market. Dr. Eric, to have you spearheading this project, it's a game changer. So guys, July 13th, if you're a leader in this industry, we are inviting you. It's going to be a small, few hundred people, small event. We're really asking that those that attend this event are in fact influencers. You are leaders that have a heart for this industry, a passion for this industry. And maybe you're at a place and a position in your career where you say, look, it's time for me to go to the next level. The days of 7-figure incomes being a big deal are over. That's not the bar anymore, right? It's not the bar. There's a much higher capacity now in today's digital world. There's a much higher capacity. And I believe that we're going to be attracting a group of leaders that say, hey, I've been prepared for that. I've been prepared to play a key role in the think tank of a community that's limitless in their thinking and that's doing something that's never been done before. And if that's you, come join us in Arizona. Come see what we're doing. Come meet us. We'd love to meet you and see if there is a fit. But I'm telling you, we are about to make some noise in this industry, like that which has never been heard before, bro.
Yeah, amen. And Jeremy, I'll just say this. I think Steve Jobs said it best, brother, when he said, here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. Those are not the ones that are not fond of the rules. They have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, you can disagree with them, you can glorify them, or you can vilify them, but the only thing you can't do is ignore them. And I'm telling you, when we go and we launch this thing, no one's going to be able to ignore us. The ones who are ready to be different, who are ready to take this beautiful world and make it an amazing place that we know we can make it possible, those are the ones that we need involved in what we're doing, brother. Amen to
I
that.
love it, man. Well, perfectly said, brother. Appreciate your time, man. And hey, looking forward to seeing you again soon, brother.
Awesome. Thank you.